Alexis Ware, and I am currently dual enrolled at University of North Georgia here in Blue Ridge, and I'm also a student at Fannin County High School. Now, have you ever pondered on why some sites are slower than others, or on why some sites require you a subscription plan to view any of their content? If so, then I have two words for you: net neutrality. One may figure the phrases neutral or equal from the phrase net neutrality, and they are absolutely correct. Net neutrality can be described as where internet providers enable free and unrestricted access to all content on the World Wide Web without blocking or favoring certain sites. Now, this sounds like something that a free country such as America should possess. However, in 2017, our net neutrality got restricted. Now, I do not believe that everything in this world should be free or dirt cheap. However, I do believe that Americans should be able to access information without financial charge. The lack of net neutrality will negatively impact small businesses, and also foreign countries who lack net neutrality are not thriving throughout the World Wide Web as well as financially. Americans should be able to access information without financial charge. Now, I have a personal experience with this. I use Grammarly all the time, and I had procrastinated on a research paper that I had plenty of time to do. However, you know me. And I had no time to edit it within the time due, so I go to my trusted grammar checker, Grammarly. And I put in my paper as usual, and it told me that I only had 7 mistakes. Now, that is very surprising for me to only have 7 mistakes, so I was kind of wondering. I was like, what is going on? So I look on the side, and there's an advertisement that says, pay a $30 subscription plan per month, and you'll get your other 20 mistakes for this paper. So obviously, Grammarly's rules had changed, and I had to pay $30 per month, which I could not do because I'm not going to pay $30 a month for something that I'm not going to use every single day. Okay. Now, there are websites such as Amazon, Google, Facebook, Netflix, Twitter, Snapchat, and 70,000 different websites support net neutrality. Andrew Nuska confirmed that Google said, that means no internet access provider should block or degrade internet traffic, nor should they sell fast lanes that prioritizes particular internet services over others. If the big dogs agree with me, I must be doing something right. Now, lack of net neutrality impacts small businesses negatively. There's a rapid rise of entrepreneurship and small businesses throughout this entire country. That goes along with the exponential growth of the World Wide Web and how we use it today. Every business should be available online. As you can see, 71% of small businesses have a website, and 90% of small businesses use the internet every single day. So it is crucial that they be available online. Without net neutrality, these small businesses would have to pay an extra fee just to be available online, called the fast lane. This is how the fast lane works. See, a small business would take much more time to get there, and then a large business would take no time at all to get there. That's an example of what they're trying to say. Internet providers would slow down the smaller businesses and put them on this lower end of your search bar, and then the larger businesses, which paid them more money, would get at the top of the search bar, and they'd go quickly, no buffering. And then that is just not fair whatsoever in my eyes. Then Evan Greer on Fight for Future explains that repealing net neutrality amounts to a tax on small businesses that they just cannot afford. Small businesses cannot afford this tax because they're using all of their money for financing their small business. They're an entrepreneur, so they have to put all of their profits and money into their business. Larger companies do not have to do this. They have more money, they're more wealthy because they have franchises and everything else, so they can just pay that small tax like it's nothing. Foreign countries who lack net neutrality are not thriving throughout the World Wide Web, nor are they thriving financially. Not being free If not being free to search the web as they please isn't enough, mobile plans are jumping on them as well, trying to find money to get. April Glazer explains that if you use up all of your data on your plan, you will not be able to go on certain apps or websites without being charged extra. This is what is happening in other countries. And then there's also this thing in other countries that the people cannot do anything about. Mobile plans are calling the internet providers and telling them, can you just block this website for a month or two so that I can make more money on my consumers? And April Glazer stated that in Morocco in 2016, multiple internet providers agreed to block voice over internet services such as Skype or WhatsApp, potentially an effort to push users to subscribe to phone plans that offer these apps. So basically the phone plan would have 3 different plans within it, as you can see, or 6 in this case, that you have to pay money for each of these instead of just paying one big bundled plan as we do today. In other countries, they have to pay for certain apps that they want, and those certain apps only come in certain groups, which is not fair. It's outrageous in my mind that the internet providers just go and block whatever they want, whenever they want. And this actually quite frightening that this could be America's reality very soon. It could be as soon as 6 months or as long as a couple of years. And that is why I need you to take a stand. Through all of my points, people in America should be free to access information without financial charge. Lack of net neutrality will negatively impact small businesses, and foreign countries are not thriving financially, nor are they thriving throughout the World Wide Web who do not have access to net neutrality. One could decipher that net neutrality is something that America needs. Now, I want you to take a stand fighting for net neutrality to save yourself potentially thousands of dollars in the future. If net neutrality is taken away, it may cost money one day to view this speech online. And I have references.